All right, guys, sorry, we had an internet lagging. So the culture change, we said that it's a result of many aspects. Number one, you'll find that trade is one thing that can change the culture. When we are trading, we are exchanging ideas and we are changing goods and languages and customs and everything. So this is one way of changing the culture itself. This is number one. As Hannah mentioned, also, it is we're getting the culture back. We're getting some of these ideas, not only exchanging goods such as gold, chocolate, gunpowder, which are now popular all over the world, but we are also exchanging ideas and customs. Also, the culture can change because of technology. Now we have wide range of technology that can change the the culture. TV, Facebook, all of these new technology and internet have made people from all over the world have an easy access to information and ideas. So now you can take from others' culture and change and add to them at the same time. Okay, let's talk about global culture. Who can read? Judy, go ahead. Global culture.
Today's world is becoming more culturally blended every day. As cultures combine, new cultural elements and traditions are born. The spread of the culture and the ideas has caused our world to become globalized. Globalization is the process by which nations, cultures, and economies become int- integrated or mixed. Globalization has had the positive effect of making people more understanding and accepting of other culture. In addition, it has helped spread ideas and innovations. Technology has made a communication faster and easier. Travel also has become faster and easier, allowing more people to visit more places in less time. This is resulting in cultural bonding on a wider scale than even before. The process of cultural blending through globalization is not always smooth and easy. Sometimes it produces tension and conflict as people from different cultures come into contact with one another. Some people do not want their culture into a change, or they want to control the amount of change. Sometimes the change, sometimes the changes come too fast, and cultures can be damaged or destroyed. Just as no one element defines a culture, no one culture can define the world. All cultures have value and add to the human experience as the world becomes more globalized. People people must continue to respect other ways of life. We have much to learn and much to gain from the many cultures that make our world a fascinating place.
All right. At the beginning, when we are talking about today's word, we are talking that it is culturally blended. Why? We said that the new ways of technology have made people combine their cultures with other people's and other countries' cultures, which we call it actually globalization. Who can define the word globalization? Habiba? Habiba Laizabi.
Is the process by which nations, cultures, and economies became integrated or mixed.
Thank you, Habiba. So the globalization is a process by which nations, cultures, economies became integrated or mixed together. Globalization has positive effect, and at the same time, you'll find its negative effects too. Who can tell me what are the positive effects of the globalization? Rashwan, positive effects of the
Uh,
globalization?
it has helped spread ideas and innovations,
Mhm.
and technology has made communication faster and easier.
Thank you.
And travel also has become faster and easier,
And at the same
allowing
time,
people.
it makes you accept others' people, cultures. Yes, complete, ya Rashwan.
This is resulting in cultural blending on a wider scale than ever before.
Thank you, Rashwan. So we have like 3 or 4 effects. Globalization had made accepting others' cultures easily. It helped to spread ideas and innovations. Also, the technology As I told you before, has made communication faster and easier. And the last one, travel also became a faster and easier way of moving all over the world. About the process of the culture blending through globalization, it's not always smooth and easy. Why it's not always smooth and easy? Huh? Who can tell me why it's not always smooth and easy? The process of culture blending. Okay. Hannah Hamdi, go ahead.
It's not always smooth and easy because it sometimes produces tension and conflict as people from different cultures come into contact with one another. And some people don't want their culture to change, or they want to control the amount of change.
All right, so maybe because people do not accept others' cultures, maybe there is a change of the amount of control, which could damage a little bit or destroy part of the culture while you are moving one culture to another country. This is just as no one element defines a culture. We have defined today culture through language, religion, sports, arts, through the government, through the globalization that change. There is no one element that could define culture. Culture is consisting of many different elements. If you are talking about someone's culture, we're talking about different elements of these. So at the end, the one question, who can tell me what are the elements of the culture? Different elements of culture. Noor Al-Mahi?
Government, economy, um, cultural change, globalization,
Okay, catch.
history, religion,
Uh-huh.
ethnic groups, um, economy.
Of course, and the language, religion, sports, and arts. Yes, thank you, Noor. So we have many aspects, many different plans of the culture, which make every country's culture unique. We can compare and contrast between every country's culture, but what we have benefited from this lesson that we need to accept others' cultures. This was the end of our lesson today because you don't have a session on Thursday because you have like an assessment. Inshallah, next week we will start our revision. I will upload on Thursday the term exam material so you know which lessons are you going to be covering. And on Saturday, I will upload the revision sheet. Please print it and get it ready with you for the next session because we're going to start working from it. Next week also is a due date for your projects. Do not forget about them. Anyone has any question before I end the session?
No,
Miss, Miss,
Yes, Yes, Yarim.
Miss Hannah. Miss هو will you put the lesson of Siberia or this lesson in the exam?
You will know everything, inshallah, on Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday, we'll know everything about the exam materials, about the revision sheet. I will check it and tell you. But don't worry, it will be not that complicated.
Okay, thank you.
All right? See you next session, inshallah. Bye.